This is the start of week 4, and one of your assignments is going to be working on the food diary analysis project. This week you will be working on part 1 of the project. However, the entire project is not due until week 6. So I'm going to explain part 1 so that you have a better understanding of what I expect of you when you go to turn in your assignment. What you're seeing on the screen is a template example of what you can use to record your food that you're eating. So you're going to be recording your food for 3 full days. Notice that on your screen you're just seeing an example of what 1 day would look like. You would need to do this for 3 separate days. So what you're going to be doing is putting the date for each day. And then if you look along the left-hand side of your screen, you're seeing that I put breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, snack. You need to write everything that you eat and drink for every one of those meals. Okay, you need to be specific. The more specific you are in this portion of the project, the more successful you're going to be throughout the next 2 parts. For example, if for lunch you had a turkey and cheese sandwich, you want to make sure that you are specifically writing down how much you had. So if you had 2 slices of bread, you're gonna be specific and write that down. 2 pieces of cheese, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, whatever you have on it, you want to list all of the ingredients out the best that you can. This will help you again in part 2 and part 3 of the project. Okay. Notice that I wrote next to snack that it's not necessary for everyone. So not everybody will eat snacks in between their major meals. If you are someone who eats snacks, then you want to make sure that you are recording that. If you do not, you just can simply put none. However, if you skip a meal, if you look further down next to dinner, I just wrote there that if you skip a meal, you need to be specific and explain why you skipped a meal. So that would be for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. If you skip any one of those 3, you need to explain why you missed that meal. Okay. You also need to make sure that you are including your water intake, and this is strictly just water. Okay, we have a separate column for water. So if you are drinking soda or a cappuccino or coffee or something like that, put that where you drank that. So if you had, a chocolate milk with your breakfast, then you're going to put that in the breakfast column. But this water column is strictly just for plain water. Okay, do the best that you can to estimate how much you are drinking. I put there an example that 16 ounces equals a standard bottle of water. So if you were to get that out of a vending machine at school, or if you were taking a bottle of water typically from like home that mom or dad bought for you, that typically is about 16 ounces. So you want to do the best that you can to log how much water you are taking in every day. Okay, so this is an example of what your log should look like. It doesn't have to mimic this exactly, but this is just a guide, a very simple template that you can use when you're recording your everything that you eat and drink for 3 days. Okay, keep in mind that I do not want you to change any of your eating habits. Okay, this is an analysis of what you're currently doing, so you don't want to try and change your habits just for 3 days so that you look better on when you turn this assignment in. That's not what I'm asking. I want you to just strictly do whatever you normally do, and all you're doing is recording it. Okay? Another thing I don't want you to forget about is to record any exercise that you do. This includes, if you are going for a bike ride with friends or a run with friends, or if you're part of an after-school activity or a club or a sports team, or you have practice or dance, whatever it is. I want you to make sure that you're recording that somewhere on your log as well. You can make a separate column for it and just estimate the number of minutes or hours, however you want to record it. Exercise is also very important in this project, and there will be a component for it in parts 2 and 3, so I want to make sure that you are recording that for the same specific days that you're recording your your food. If you have any questions about this specific part of the project, please contact me through Canvas. I will be there to help you.